Well, product safety is always a big concern, especially when it comes to kids. But do you know how to find out about products that have been recalled? Well, Dallas attorney Angel Reyes is here to tell us about recent recalls and what recourse you should take. Angel, good to have you.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
All right, now you brought several examples of products that have recently been on the market that have now been recalled. And this is, let's start with this end.
Rob, you're absolutely right. Recalls are an important part of our lives, really. The problem is we only really hear about them during holidays. And so my recommendation is that we hear about them during the entire year.
Yeah, not just
during
a list of dangerous toys that come out each year, but all year round.
Exactly,
we need to know.
Exactly. So what we brought is some recent recalls, and I'm going to show you why they've been recalled, mostly because they've been caused injuries and even deaths.
Right.
So
all this is dangerous. This is a bassinet. Tell me what this is marketed under.
This is the Simplicity bassinet. Over 900,000 of these have been sold, in fact.
Looks very safe, looks very sturdy. Here's the problem right here.
That is indeed the problem. And if you don't mind, I'll show you what the problem is, that this product has been attributed to at least 4 infant deaths.
Because when this is not affixed appropriately, the sides are open.
If it's not put together exactly right, and if it ends up in this condition, what happens is a child, a small baby anyway, can easily slip through this bar, be trapped, and as you can see, a tragedy in the making.
Very dangerous. All right, so how many people, first of all, you found this for sale still? You found it online at Craigslist.
Actually, Rob, I bought this last week for 50 bucks on Craigslist.
So even though it has been recalled, the people have been told they don't know where to look, so they don't know not to buy this.
Absolutely.
All right, so now from sleeping children to sleeping anyone, let's go to window treatments here, because this is dangerous for anybody.
Exactly. Another perennial problem. And what's the problem? The problem is actually quite simple. It's the cords. These cords right here, in spite of having warnings, okay, can still be very dangerous, especially around children and especially around toddlers, anybody that's low to the ground. Why does that matter? Because when the blinds are up, the cords are typically
really
down
long,
and sometimes even on the ground. And so kids have been known to be caught up and strangled, and of course tragedies happen when that happens.
So if they're too long, they've been recalled to keep them safe, or they have to have some way to shorten that cord, right?
Exactly.
All right, it's not just kids that are in danger. It can also be adults. There's some dangerous products out there that have been recalled. Now, first of all, you have big metal blades. So hard to believe this could ever be dangerous, but what happens here? You're talking about a specific saw.
Yes, I am. The rigid saw sold at Home Depot. Now, again, your point is well taken, Rob. I mean, they are very sharp blades, and of course they can be dangerous. But the reason this particular model has been recalled is this. If you look at the way this thing works, it works like this. This is a stackable blade. Blade here, another blade here, another blade goes here, and then finally the last blade goes on top of it. Well, what holds all this together is what's called a dado. Well, that's just a little insertion piece that goes through the middle. Now, if that dado should break, what do you have on your hands? Flying sharp metal.
Spinning hot sharp pieces of metal.
Super dangerous.
I can imagine that would be
Super
a really bad idea.
That's why it got recalled.
All right, now we've got the sweatshirt. This looks completely harmless here. It's a commonplace sweatshirt. What's the danger?
In a word, drawstrings. And again, mostly related to children. Let's face it, when kids have these little hoodies on, sometimes they'll go ahead and tighten them down. Well, imagine a child on a playground, on a swing, on a slide. Going down the slide, drawstring gets caught. What do you have on your hands? You got another problem.
All these items have been recalled. How do we know? How do we protect ourselves and find out what's been recalled?
There's a couple of really simple ways to do that. One is to go to recalls.gov, which will tell you all of the products that have been recalled in the history of America. And of course, there's always the Consumer Product Safety Commission, or CPSC.gov, as well.
All right. Well, we appreciate you so much for coming in and just talking with us about something we all need to be aware of. If you want some more information, you can give Angel Reyes a call at 214-526-7900, or for all your legal questions, log on to reyeslaw.com.